जय संस्कार. Standard 10 Subject Science, Chapter number 5. In this particular chapter, you will learn that there are 180 elements now known. Out of them, 94 elements are naturally occurring. Rest elements are synthesized in laboratory by physicists, and also they are named after certain scientists. Like there is an element named Einsteinium, there is an element named Rutherfordium, there is an element named Fermium, there is an element named Curium. So these are the elements which are synthesized by scientists in laboratories. First topic is that making order out of chaos. આપણી પાસે જેટલા બી એલિમેન્ટ્સ છે એને કોઈક રીતે અરેન્જ કરવાની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ હતી. જેટલા બી એલિમેન્ટ છે we can classify it on the basis of some or something. Like if you go to Reliance Mall, you will see toothpaste in one section, soaps in another section, electric appliances in another sections. So there is a huge requirement of doing so. You will get all the brands of toothpaste in one particular rack. Same goes with electrical appliances. You will see an electric heater or geyser in one particular rack. Same goes with the shops. It could be bathing shops or it could be washing shops. Both are separated and all the brands of that particular kind of shop is there. So this is a kind of arrangement by which we can do the same thing with the given elements. Actually, by classifying object, that means the things which have similarity would be in certain group. Okay, so first phenomena was of making group. So earlier a German scientist, Robert initiated it. He tried to classify element into a groups. He was able to find a group made up of 3 members and later on known as triads. Doberan's triad. In this particular group, the first element's atomic mass and third element's atomic mass and average of these 2 atomic mass, first element's atomic mass and third element's atomic mass. If we take average of these 2, then we roughly get the atomic mass of the middle element. The elements which were able to make such a kind of group were called Doberan's triad. Doberan was able to make 3 groups, namely lithium, sodium, potassium, calcium, strontium, beryllium, chlorine, bromine and iodine. I have given a short name to it, like Lina K, Ka, Ca, Sa, Kasar, Ba and chlorine, bromine and iodine. So if you take atomic mass of lithium and atomic mass of potassium, add these two, divide by 2, you will get one answer. That answer should be close enough to the atomic mass of sodium. So Doberan